One of the most disturbing American horror stories connected to the show didn't come from a writer's imagination. It came from real life. In Season 6 of American Horror Story, viewers were introduced to two horrifying nurses named Miranda and Bridget. The pair operated an assisted living facility hidden inside a farmhouse in Shelby. What made them terrifying wasn't just the violence. It was how calm they seemed while doing it. But here's the part that most viewers never realized. Those characters were based on two real women, Gwen Graham and Kathy Wood, known as the Lethal Lovers, and their crimes were even darker than the show. Back in the late 1980s, Graham and Wood worked together at a nursing home in Michigan called Alpine Manor. To everyone around them, they appeared normal, just two nursing assistants caring for elderly residents. But behind closed doors, something horrifying was happening. The two women became romantically involved, and according to investigators, the relationship quickly spiraled into obsession and violence. Then came the game. The pair allegedly began selecting elderly victims based on the initials in their names. Their goal was to spell out one word: murder. One patient after another met their end under suspicious circumstances. Some were smothered, others may have been poisoned or neglected. Many of the victims were elderly and vulnerable, making their deaths easier to overlook at the time. And that's what makes the story so disturbing. These weren't random attacks in dark alleys. These people were killed in the very place their families trusted to keep them safe. But eventually, the so-called game stopped following any pattern at all. Killings became chaotic. Investigators later believed the murders turned into thrill killings, crimes committed simply because the pair thought they could get away with it. And for a while, they did. It wasn't until after the relationship between Graham and Wood fell apart that the truth finally started surfacing. Once investigators closed in, the two women completely turned on each other. Each blamed the other for the murders. Each hoped cooperation would lead to a lighter sentence. The romance that allegedly fueled the killings collapsed into betrayal. In the end, both women were convicted for their roles in the deaths. But even today, investigators believe the true number of victims may never be known. And when you go back and watch American Horror Story after learning this, those scenes hit differently. Because suddenly the horror doesn't feel supernatural anymore. It feels real. And honestly, that's always the scariest kind of story. If you enjoy dark stories like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button.